Hey gang, Dr. V here. This is episode 32 of the Ask the Doc Life Lessons You Should Have Been Taught in School podcast. I'm going to be your host today, and I can't wait to discuss this particular topic with you. The 15 mistakes made by most businesses. If you decide to go into your own business, please heed my advice. The purpose of this episode is to provide you with the top 15 mistakes often made by businesses. Not all businesses make these mistakes, of course, but many do. In fact, check out these statistics. 40% of all new businesses fail within the first 3 years, and 55% of all new businesses don't make it to the 5th year. It's that critical. That should tell you that these mistakes are made quite often. I might add that in the secret episode on Patreon, I provide additional mistakes made by many CEOs and presidents, so you want to take a look at that when you get a chance. All right, let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, hiring the wrong people. Don't be afraid to hire somebody who's smarter than you are, somebody that is better than you, somebody that is more productive. It's crazy to sit there and hire people who are mediocre at best. You want to hire the best talent that you can. Don't be intimidated by that. Embrace them and celebrate them. Look, when you and I always agree, one of us is unnecessary. Mistake number 2, not going through the tedious task of creating a sound business plan. As the saying goes, those who fail to plan, plan to fail. Mistake number 3, creating a toxic environment. Employees are always accused of wanting money as their main motivation. However, studies have shown that when the environment is toxic, that's all the employees care about and talk about is give me more money. Look at Zappos.com, which sold to Amazon for $2 billion. They didn't pay their people very much at all, but they had a 98% retention rate. Why? On-site childcare, free vending machines, a life coach to help you through trying times in your life. They catered to the employees. In fact, when they hired somebody, they would offer them $500 not to take the job. That's how insane it was. All right, number 4, not taking prudent risks. Remember, no pain, no gain. You got to step outside your comfort zone in order to grow exponentially. Mistake number 5, important one, not using technology to drive results. It amazes me how many companies do not use key performance indicators or metrics to help make decisions. Business doesn't drive metrics. It's the other way around. Metrics drive the business. You should have at least 5 key metrics that you track and highly scrutinize. Mistake number 6, taking on way too much debt. So many businesses borrow too much money, thereby creating a debt service that may take up to 30 or 40% of each dollar that's taken in. Just like in personal finance, where it is idiotic to have large credit card debt, it is the same for businesses, so don't take too much on. Mistake number 7, not clearly defining your target market or your typical customer. If you don't know your customer's wants, desires, and needs, and even likes, eventually you will fail miserably. Mistake number 8, not utilizing the proper legal structure. Should you be an S Corp? Should you be a C Corp? Should you have an LLC? Should you have a partnership? Make sure you get counsel from a CPA and or attorney or both to make sure you're using the right structure to maximize your write-offs and minimize your personal income. Mistake number 9, not using contracts to make sure everything is in writing. It doesn't matter if it's your best friend, a family member, put it in writing to memorialize the understanding between the parties. Number 10, trying to do everything by yourself. You've heard the expression, jack of all trades, master of none. Well, don't do this. Find people who are expert in the variety of functional areas within your company, warehousing, technology, shipping, whatever may be the case. Mistake number 11, buying too much inventory and then running out of money for marketing and advertising. Given enough marketing, you could sell 10,000 pencils. Don't make this mistake. Don't flood your warehouse with inventory and then don't have anything set aside for advertising. Mistake 12, partnering with too many investors. Having too many cooks always spoils the broth, if you will. The more partners, the more headaches. Do you really want an investor to to tell you how to run your business or to tell you they don't like your purple curtains, they want white, because that's what happens in these cases. So be careful when choosing an investment partnership. Mistake 13, wasting money on things that are not important. Buying t-shirts and hats and pens and things may be nice, but where else could that money have been used for a higher return on investment? That's the whole point. Number 14, launching your business prematurely. Don't open your business until all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, until you have enough cash to do so. It's really important. The customers form an impression of your business within the first 5 seconds of viewing it or seeing it. Open up when you're truly ready. And then mistake number 15, but last one, expanding too quickly. Patience, my friends. Do not in any way make these mistakes, okay? You want to be patient when you try to expand outside your circle of influence until you have enough cash to do it. And by all means, don't go further into debt in order to expand. It's a big mistake. All right, gang, that's it for now. Heed my advice and carefully analyze whether or not you are making these mistakes. And remember, you should view failure as nothing more than a temporary detour. Signing off, this is Dr. V.